This is the new Super 73 RX, an electric bike that features full suspension, a powerful motor that can go up to 30 miles per hour, and a big battery with up to 75 miles of range. With an aggressive and rugged design, it turns heads and also performs and feels like an electric motorcycle, while still being street legal and does not require any license or registration. Last year we reviewed the Super 73 Z1, their entry-level e-bike. This year, we bought the RX so we could put it to the test and answer the question, is it the best e-bike of 2020? First up, the price. The RX comes in at $3,245 from Super73.com, putting it on the higher end of the fat tire e-bikes available. However, we do have a coupon code for $100 off from Super73.com, and we'll put the link in the description below. For shipping, it arrives in a large box, and inside the bike is neatly wrapped up and almost fully assembled. The bike also comes with a user manual, the pedals, some hardware to install, and the charger for the bike. All you need to do is unwrap it, attach the handlebars, screw in the pedals, and you're ready to ride. Taking a closer look at the design, the RX features an open frame design with the battery on top, which resembles a gas tank from classic cafe racer moped designs. The frame is aluminum, which reduces the overall weight, making the bike only 80 pounds. The seat height is 32 inches high, which is not adjustable. The seat cushion is super comfortable and has a cutout design so you can lean back against it. For wheels and tires, the RX features 20-inch wheels and all-terrain fat tires that have a custom tread pattern for both street and off-road terrain. They are designed to increase stability on the road, while reducing road noise and still have good traction for some off-road riding. The wheels on the RX also have cutouts on them, which is made to reduce weight. On the Carmine red color, the cutouts are black, but on the Rhino gray, they have green inserts that make them really stand out. When riding off-road, the Super 73 can easily handle light off-roading, like dirt roads, paths, and even small jumps. It rides great on more flat paths. But once you get to bigger rocks and tree stumps is when the RX starts to feel a bit bulky and hard to maneuver. Taking a look at the suspension, the RX features a coil spring fork with air assist on the front and a rear coilover monoshock. With each suspension system, you can adjust preload, compression, and rebound to fine-tune the ride. For lights, the RX comes outfitted with both headlight and taillight, which are super bright and can easily be turned on from either the bike controls or the app. Let's not forget about the front headlight cover, which makes the bike look like it's ready for a post-apocalyptic world. We also noticed our RX came with pre-installed wiring on both the front and back for blinkers. And when we asked Super 73, they confirmed the ability to plug them in will be added in the future software updates. There's also plenty of other upgrades and accessories that can be done to the RX. And the frame of the bike has plenty of screw holes to easily bolt on extra accessories. Looking at the display on the handlebars, it has a super sleek and minimalistic design, with a round LED display and 3 buttons, up-down buttons, and a select button. You can quickly change your pedal assist modes, or use the select button to change what displays on the screen, like your speed, range, or cadence. You can also change the settings like the contrast, or pick between kilometers per hour or miles per hour, and even rotate the screen if you want to switch up the position of the display. The RX also features Bluetooth capability that pairs with an app for iPhone and Android. Using the app, you can see the battery remaining and change the throttle power settings between 4 different modes. You can track your rides using the app and use navigation feature, which will display the turn-by-turn directions on the display of the bike. For the motor, it's placed in the rear wheel and outputs a peak of 2,000 watts of power when in unlimited mode. It also features 4 levels of pedal assist that will help get the bike going faster from a stop. We found that the acceleration and torque of the RX was slow and steady, but still does not have a lot of torque. Other e-bikes we're testing, like the Segway X160, also known as the Sur-Ron, have a lot more torque and acceleration off the line. However, the pedal assist on the RX does kick in right away, and if you pedal from a stop while also holding the throttle, you can get going quickly and also improve your range. For pedaling, there's only one gear, and once you get up to 15 miles per hour or higher, the pedaling becomes irrelevant. For the brakes, the RX has 4 hydraulic piston calipers so it can stop on a dime. You can even lock up the rear wheel easily, so you can do sliding stops and skids. Looking at the battery, The RX features a 960 watt-hour battery that is located on the top. It's quick and easy to remove, with a key on the side to unlock, and it slides right off. This is convenient if you want to leave your bike somewhere and bring the battery in to charge. When it comes to range, Super 73 advertises a 40-mile range when using throttle only, and up to 75 miles or more using pedal assist. We did a range test with throttle only on the highest unlimited mode, with a 175-pound rider. We rode 11 miles of street going 30 miles per hour, then did another 2 or 3 miles off-road before riding back 11 miles home. By the time we got back, we had done 25 miles and the battery was down to 15%. But even at that level, the bike had very little power output and the motor was barely giving any assistance. By 10% battery, it felt like it was completely dead. Fortunately, with the Super 73, you have the ability to pedal home even when you run out of battery. For road noise, the entire bike is quiet. The motor and tires are near silent, even at high speeds. When it comes to riding the Super 73 RX, this is when you realize what the bike was built for. With a top speed of 30 miles per hour, it feels large and sturdy, and when going fast, it hugs the roads and feels like riding a motorcycle. It's super fun to switch between the road and the sidewalks, and the suspension combined with the big tires can handle any obstacles thrown at it. However, keep in mind that the Super 73 is not a full off-road e-bike, and if you're looking for an electric dirt e-bike, be sure to watch our review of the Segway X160. So, is the RX worth the high price tag of $3,200 when you could buy mopeds like the Honda Ruckus or even used motorcycles? There's plenty advantages to e-bikes, the biggest one being that you don't need a license or registration. It's also quiet, so it doesn't bother anyone. And there's little to no maintenance in the long term because of the electric motor. You can also easily lift it into the back of a truck and also lay it down flat, unlike a bike with a gas engine. Overall, we love the Super 73 RX for street riding and light off-roading, and plan on doing more customizations to the bike. Let us know in the comments what accessories or upgrades you want to see. Also, if you're looking for a helmet for your Super 73, the ones in this video are the Scorpion XO Covert, with both the gold and ruby mirrored sun shields. We'll leave a link in the description below. Alright, that's it for now. Next, be sure to check out our other videos on electric bikes and motorcycles.